Hey guys, and how about we watch Ken vs. Terry Death Battle. Alright, so this is Street Fighter vs. King of Fighters. I don't think we've had one of these since Mai Shiranui vs. Chun-Li. I'll be honest, I don't know much about these characters very specifically, but I do know of these characters, so I guess I'll try to give my best guess. Ken and Ryu were taught in the same environment, so they will basically know the same techniques and everything. I don't think Ken has a dark form or a form of nothingness or whatever, but he knows the same techniques. Terry, I know he has fire stuff. I honestly haven't seen much about King of Fighters, so I can't really say anything about him. This is a really hard one to even guess, but I'm gonna say Ken will win, because barely any Street Fighter characters have actually won, and I like to think that if few of them have won so far, maybe this one will be the one. And as for these guys, they might get it right, they might get it wrong, and I don't know. But either way, let's start our show. Huh. Interesting. October 10th. Everything changes. Well, anyway.
Hey, Wiz, what has blonde hair, wears red, and fights like hell?
Today's fighters?
Oh, you guessed it. Ken Masters, the street fighting family man.
And Terry Bogard, the orphan turned king of fighters.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
That looks pretty well animated.
As the son of a rich hotel tycoon, young Ken Masters wanted for nothing.
Stupid rich kids, why don't their parents ever teach them any real value? Like squirrel cooking or how to throw a punch.
Well, turns out Ken's an exception. Eager to teach his son some discipline, his father sent him to Japan to train in martial arts.
Well, that is a
Turns out
good father.
Ken's dad was buddies with the master karate hermit Goken, who Ken trained under for a decade, alongside a young warrior named Ryu.
Under Goken's eye, Ken was taught the ways of the Ansatsuken, or Assassination Fist, albeit Goken's own
I thought it was
non-lethal
Assassin's
variant.
Fist.
He learned techniques
I guess it's
like
kind of the same
blast of
thing.
ki
I can
energy
see how
known as the
translation would
Hadouken,
change.
And also the Tatsumaki Seppukaka.
Tatsumaki Senpukyaku, also known as the Hurricane Kick, a spinning kick that leaves opponents reeling, but is also pretty good for getting past projectiles.
But the move he excels at the most is the Dragon Fist.
The Shoryuken.
It's a devastating,
No, surprisingly
rising
synced.
uppercut, and Ken's so damn good at it, he can set his whole damn fist on fire.
At his best, he can perform the Shinryuken, or Divine Dragon Fist. Not only is this attack engulfed in flame, it also creates a vacuum effect, drawing opponents in for multiple strikes. The Shinryuken is the most powerful natural form of the Shoryuken technique.
Well, so long as you're not possessed by evil murder energy, but you should watch Ryu vs. Scorpion to learn all about that. With his training complete, Ken returned to America, proving his new discipline and kickassery by winning several fighting tournaments.
Nice.
Including the premier U.S. martial arts tournament, where he won the finals and met his future wife, Eliza.
Oh, that is certainly what I would call a win.
Proud of his victories, Ken returned to Goken's dojo to tell his former master the good news.
But he got there a little too late. Dang, missed out on all the finger painting.
After meeting up
Again,
with
the
Ryu
finger
to mourn their
painting.
master's apparent death,
All
Ken
of the
decided
finger
to enter
painting.
the prestigious World Warrior tournaments, just for the chance to fight Ryu again.
But Ken's always fighting, both in and out of tournaments. He takes on anything from crime lords to professional assassins, and he's strong enough to send a man flying 15 feet in the air with a single punch.
The force of which would definitely kill an average person, which Ken is anything but. He's strong enough to beat the Dictator Bison with Ryu, and he's fast enough to dodge attacks from Akuma, one of the most powerful characters in the Street Fighter universe.
Then there was his cage match against the claw-wielding
it's hard to
Vega,
really
where he
judge
punched
that
him
feat.
so hard he completely reversed the guy's momentum after he leaped from the ceiling.
Doing so after losing tons of blood from dozens of lacerations, and with both of his feet broken and impaled. Considering much of a punch's force comes from the lower half of a person's body, this is practically unbelievable.
Talk about endurance. I can see how he got his wife. The guy's tough enough to fall over 100 feet into the mud and then just get up more pissed than anything else.
But when it comes down to it, Ken's strongest asset is his conviction to win, only made stronger when it comes to defending his friends.
Though he is pretty cocky, if he's feeling good about a fight, he'll sometimes just laugh at his opponents instead of finishing them off, leaving himself wide open.
Still, if you enter the ring with Ken Masters, chances are you're gonna get burned.
Come on, let's turn up the heat.
Harry Bogard was born with nothing to his name. Hell, he didn't even have a
Oh,
last
that's
name.
weird. That's like the
Branded with
complete
his brother
opposite
Andy,
of
Terry grew up
Ken.
an orphan on the dangerous streets of Southtown.
Until they were adopted by Jeff Bogard, who immediately introduced them to a regimen of bonding and kicking ass. Now that's a good dad. Well, until he got murdered.
When he
Of
was only
course.
10 years old, Terry and Andy watched helplessly as their foster father was murdered before their eyes by Geese Howard, a notorious crime lord. Swearing vengeance, the brothers spent the next decade training to one day take down Geese.
What did waterfowl ever do to him?
No, not birds, Geese Howard, the bad guy.
Look, Wiz, I know you're not a poultry scientist degree holder like myself, but you should know that the singular term for geese is goose. It's just common sense.
Let's just move on. As the years went by, Terry became an exceptional martial artist, mastering boxing, karate, kung fu, and kickboxing. He developed an impressive list of techniques, like the burn knuckle, a fierce punch surrounded by energy.
And the crack shoot, a jumping axe kick. Or he can just punch the ground so freaking hard he makes a power wave, where he sends a deadly wave of energy through the earth towards whatever poor
So
bastard
he
he's
doesn't
fighting.
actually use
But
fire,
even after
he just
learning
uses
all of
energy.
these, Terry knew he would need more to defeat Geese.
Goose.
No. So he sought out his foster father's old master, who taught him the secret technique of the Hakyoku Seiken, the art of the 8 extremities holy fist.
Holy fist, huh? Is that like punching the Jesus into people or something?
No, but he is punching with the power of Earth.
Fire, wind, water, heart, go, Terry! Okay, sorry, couldn't help myself.
Anyway, with Hakyoku Seiken, Terry can literally pull and channel energy from the earth beneath his feet. And with the
Huh.
Earth's chi, he can enhance
Interesting.
his attacks to extreme level.
Like turning his ordinary power wave into the monstrously titanic power geyser.
Apart from that, his Buster Wolf punch puts his burn knuckle to shame, and with the Star Dunk Volcano, he slams his foes down in a fiery explosion.
So when Terry was ready to take Geese down, he figured what better way than in the worldwide tourney Geese himself was hosting, the King of Fighters tournament.
And in the end, he most certainly got his revenge, in a battle which was apparently so intense, its spectators compared it to a fight between starving wolves, earning Terry the nickname, the legendary Hungry Wolf.
That's a badass nickname. Although it turns out Terry didn't kill Geese hard enough, so he got to do it a second time.
Not that Terry was too weak or anything. For example, in his fight with Jamin, he took a huge explosion in the back, got a car thrown at him, jumped up an elevator shaft as it was blowing up, got blasted in the face with a wall of fire which smashed him into a concrete wall.
Yeah,
and
I'm
answered by
almost
Power
certain
Geyser
Terry's
so
gonna win.
hard, he wrecked the factory he was standing on.
He bled everywhere. But then this chick made him better with a good old strip and cuddle. Oh, and that guy jamming, he's fast enough to catch bullets.
And strong enough to shoot them back with his fingers.
Not good enough for you? Well, how about the time Terry saved a coworker from 6 falling I-beams by smashing them one by one in midair?
Keep in mind, a single I-beam is designed to support over 3,000 pounds of pressure.
And he took care of it so fast the would-be victim didn't even notice.
It's a bit of a shame then that, at his worst, Terry's a pretty sore loser. Even though his willpower is enough to match the power of Mars, the god of war, an unexpected failure can still really shake him up.
But when Terry Bogard sets his mind to something, he'd rather bleed out than walk away.
Alright,
Anyway.
the combatants are set.
Yeah,
Let's
I
end
guess
this
we're gonna
debate
watch
once
this
and
now.
For all.
But first, Wiz has got something to tell you about saving time and eating food, so what's not to love?
Blue Apron again,
You know how it is. Researching
it's literally
characters
the
and making
same
them
ad.
fight to the death is time-consuming. I don't have time to go to the store.
I'll
and make
probably
my own
just skip
meal,
this for you
but
guys.
I also don't.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Alright, Death Battle. Ooh, nice cherry blossoms. Dan, you're supposed to be dead. You're supposed to be dead.
Challenge me after some practice. Come on, show me what you're made of.
Fine! Here I go!
Wait, hold on. This is the second time they've used this song in Death Battle. This is the song from Ratchet & Clank vs. Jack and Daxter, for those of you who don't know.
Come on, man. Take this seriously.
Yeah. I think this is the first time they've actually, like, straight up repeated a song.
This over? Hatsumaki Kaikek! No, 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 no,
Yeah, I definitely think Terry won.
Alright.
There we go.
You're dead. Okay.
Nice.
KO.
That was a really good animation.
So, on the bright side, this means Eliza's single now, right? Just saying what we're all thinking.
That was a really good animation.
Both Ken and Terry had been fighting since they were children, and each won their fair share of tournaments. However, Terry's sheer power proved too much for Ken to handle.
Outside of tourneys, Ken's most notable victories were usually only possible because he had help. Sure, Ken's taken down Zangief, Hugo, and Vega multiple times, who are extremely deadly in their own right, but they aren't nearly as heavy hitters as those on Terry's resume, like Krauser and Mars.
Yeah.
Also, keeping up with and surpassing Jameen, who can effortlessly catch bullets, proves Terry can match someone over twice the speed of sound. Much faster than anything Ken's ever shown.
Man, when Eliza hears about this, she's gonna feel terrible.
The winner
Oh,
is
God.
Terry Bogard.
God. Wide
Next
boomstick.
time on
Alright,
Death Battle.
I'm interested. Let's see. Sonic! Been a while.
Bet you're surprised to see me.
Oh, Amy, never mind. Oh, that's a good fake
Hey guys,
out,
I'm
I
Chad, I play
guess.
Boomstick.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and next time we've got Amy Rose versus... probably not who you think. You can find out who she's fighting first by sticking to our Twitter, that's @ScrewAttack.
Speaking of first, you guys can
Harley
watch all of our
Quinn,
Death Battles and
King
videos that we
DDD,
produce early
Nora
by becoming a
Valkyrie.
first member. So click the link in the description and
There are a
start 30-day
few
free trial.
different options. So yeah, there are a few different possibilities for that. Like I just said, King DDD, they've already done that in DBX, so I doubt it. Harley Quinn, I doubt it, because honestly, what can Harley Quinn do against someone as fast as Amy? And powerful, let's not forget powerful. Or, honestly, at this point, I think this is the most likely. Nora Valkyrie. I mean, they're still partnered with Rooster Teeth, and yeah, I wouldn't be really that surprised. The fact that they said it might not be who you think makes me think it won't be King DDD, you know? Seriously though, that was a pretty good fake out. They made it look like it was gonna be Sonic. Anyway, what else do I really have to say? It was a good animation again. In my opinion, it was better than Cammy vs. Sonya, the last 2D animated fight. This one was really well put together, although I didn't realize how powerful Terry was, how powerful the King of Fighters universe is at that. Again, I'm like half disappointed at Screw Attack, but at the same time I'm not. I mean, it's a good song, but this is the first time that they've actually repeated a song, at least as far as I know. It's the most notable offender of that, at least. Anyway, I guess that's all I have to say for today. My 3 guesses are King DDD, Harley Quinn, or Nora Valkyrie. If it's another person, I mean, that's fine, I just don't know of them. Alright, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. If you want to see more videos like this, then be sure to subscribe. Anyway, see you in the next video.